Marami ang nagulat sa post ni Kim Atienza sa kanyang Instagram nitong Biyernes ng umaga, October 24, 2025. Doon ay binigyan nila ng announcement ang pagpanaw ng social media influencer na si Eman Atienza at anak ni Kuya Kim at ng educator na si Felicia Hung Atienza. Ang nasabing influencer ay 19 years old pa lamang. Hindi man sinabi ang naging dahilan ng pagpanaw ni Eman at unexpected nga ito. Marami ang nagtatanong kung ano ang naging sanhi ng pagpanaw ni Eman. Pero ilang mga netizen na nagsabing mukhang may pinagdadaanan itong mental health issue. Narito ang naging post ni Kim Atienza sa kanyang Instagram. It's with deep sadness that we share the unexpected passing of our daughter and sister Eman. She brought so much joy, laughter, and love into our lives and into the lives of everyone who knew her. Eman had a way of making people feel seen and heard, and she wasn't afraid to share her own journey with mental health. Her authenticity helped so many feel less alone. To honor Eman's memory, we hope you carry forward the qualities she lived by, compassion, courage, and a little extra kindness in your everyday life. With love, Kim, Feli, Jose, and Eliana. Bumuhos naman ang pagbibigay ng condolences mula sa mga artista. Ayon kay Piolo Pascual, so sorry for your loss. My heart breaks with yours. I'm so sorry for your loss, Kim Atienza. Ito naman ang sinabi ni Ann Curtis. Ayon naman kay Karen Davila, dearest Kim and Feli, I am so sorry to hear about Eman. I am truly heartbroken. I am sending love to all of you. From the bottom of my heart, my deepest condolences Tito Kim and Felicia and the entire family, sending my love and prayers, ang sinabi naman ni Kylie Versosa. Ayon naman kay Sunshine, our condolences to the whole family. Nagbigay din ng mensahe si Judy Ann Santos. I'm so sorry, sending love and prayers to you and the whole family, Kuya Kim. Maigpit na yakap naman ang ibinigay ni Joros Campoa. Ayon naman kay Anthony Pangilinan, when you messaged me, tears just fell and Maricel and I with Solana, who was at home, hugged each other and prayed for all of you, and for ourselves too, as she was family to us too. Thank you for sharing Eman Atienza with us and for allowing us to know her and journey with her along the way. We love you and grieve with you, Kuya Kim Atienza and Feli and family. Ayon naman kay Ryan Bang, Kuya Kim and Tita Feli, I'm so sorry, sending all my love and prayers to you and family. I'm so sorry, I love Eman, I love all of you. Ang mensahe naman ni Isabel Daza. Ayon naman kay Marjorie Barreto, I am so sorry for your loss, Kuya Kim Atienza and family. Nagbigay din ng mensahe si Darren Espanto at ganun din si Rufa Gutierrez. Ayon kay Rufa, my condolences and prayers to the family, sending love and light. Our deepest condolences, sending our thoughts and prayers to your family, ang mensahe naman ni Cassie Legaspi. Feli, she was a beautiful soul and she will be missed. Biggest hugs to your family during this difficult time, ang naging mensahe naman ni Crystal Bello. Ayon naman kay Ryan Agoncillo, so sorry for your loss. I'm so sorry, sincerest condolences, ang mensahe naman ni Sara Labati. Deepest sympathy and prayers for the family, Kuya Kim, ang naging mensahe naman ni MJ Lastimosa. Our deepest condolences, we love you all of you. We love you, all of you, and here for you always. We will always fondly remember our precious times with Eman. Ito naman naging mensahe ni Maricel Laksa. Oh my, we are thinking of you and your family. Hugs, tight hugs. Ang mensahe ni Ogie Alcacid. Ayon naman kay Dasuri, I can't find the right words. I just want you to know how deeply sorry I am. Please remember that you're surrounded by love and I'm one of those who truly care. Sending you love and strength during this difficult time. Nagbigay din ng mensahe si Napokwang, Liz Uy, David Guson, Lian Valentin, River Cruz. Hindi man inamin ni Kuya Kim Atienza ang naging dahilan ng pagpanaw ng kanilang anak na si Emmanuel Atienza, pero marami ang nag-post ng isang LA News na kung saan ay makikita ang naging detalye. Hindi man ito confirm pero narito po ang nasabing post ng Hollywood LA na ayon nga sa kanila ay may isang Asian ang natagpuang wala ng buhay sa kanyang residente. Ayon sa nasabing Hollywood LA News, Emmanuel Atienza, 19, ended her life. Los Angeles County is reporting the death of a 19-year-old Asian female that occurred at her residence. The coroner's office identified the young woman as Emmanuel Atienza, manner of death suicide, cause of death hanging. Matatanda ang 2022 ay nagbigay ng bahagi or mensahe si Kim Atienza tungkol sa pag-amin ni Eman pagdating sa mental health. Doon ay nag-post si Kuya Kim ng paghanga sa anak pagdating sa pag-open up at pagsuporta sa mga taong nakakaranas ng katulad nito. Message ni Kuya Kim noon kay Eman. My dearest Eman Atienza, it took a lot of courage for you to post this. You are making your papa cry. I love you so much. Mama and Papa are here for you all the time. Tight, tight hug, dear daughter. Narito naman ang sinabi noon ni Eman sa kanyang Instagram. I've been hiding a huge chunk of my life from a lot of people and I feel like I'm ready to share my full truth. Mental health is a huge part of my life. Having to hide it seems unethical and as if I'm ashamed. I'm not ashamed whatsoever. Though nobody should go through the things I have, I am proud of the fact that I am able to start healing and that I've grown from those experiences. Nobody should be left in the dark about mental health. That's why I've founded Mentality.Manila, a mental health organization. I love you all. Sa puntong ito ay muling ibinalikan ng mga netizen ang naging story din noon at kwento ni Kuya Kim na mukhang sa family nila ay meron ng mga issue ng ganito. Matatanda ang naikwento rin ni Kuya Kim na nagkaroon ng insidente ng pagpapatiwakal at ito nga ay nangyari sa kanyang pamangkin na 18 years old pa lamang sa Makati noong 2015. Ayon kay Kuya Kim, she was reaching out so badly but no one understood her. As a matter of fact, before she took her life, she posted on Twitter, Give me one reason not to. But it was cryptic. Nobody understood what it was. Nobody replied. She took her life that day. At dahil nakita ito ni Kuya Kim, lalong naging sensitive sila sa mga pangangailangan ng pamilya. Dagdag pa niya, at first I was thinking, arte lang to. Very typical of a Pinoy parent. But you know the risk was just too high. Paano kung hindi umaarte? What if she succeeds in taking her life? Family support is enough. If a kid is diagnosed, have clinical depression or being bipolar, then medical help is crucial as well. Dagdag pa ni Kuya Kim, teens don't want to become a burden, that's why they are hesitant to seek professional help. There are many ways to seek professional help if there's none in the family. Kaya naman sa puntong ito ay marami ring netizen ang nagsabing nakita pa nila 3 days ago ang post ni Eman sa kanyang TikTok at masaya pa ito. Marami rin na nagsabing mukhang maayos naman ang buhay niya sa Los Angeles at nagkakaroon nga siya ng patuloy na medication. Dagdag pa ni Kuya Kim noon, so I had to change my paradigm to empathize and think from her point of view rather than imposing my 1970s culture na lahat arte lang, na lahat ng Gen Z ay snowflake at malambot. Hindi to them it's real and lot of friends are the same and it's really an epidemic. I'd rather have a maarte alive daughter than a maarte dead daughter, that's simple. Sa puntong ito ay marami namang mga netizen ang nakarelate sa story ni Kuya Kim at umaasa nga ang marami pa ring mga Pilipino na mas tutuunan nila ng pansin ng kanilang mga anak, lalo na ang kanilang spiritual life at ang pananampalataya sa Panginoon. Sa puntong ito ay naghihintay naman ang mga netizen kung ano ang magiging update ni na Kuya Kim.